Cancer, I'm with the Band, featuring Kids Rock Cancer All-Stars Arianna Dougan and Pierre Wilson, starring Brian Owens, Erin Bode, and Peter Martin. Maryville University's Kids Rock Cancer is an innovative music therapy program that helps children cope with the emotional challenges that accompany a cancer or blood disease diagnosis. For these children, songwriting reduces stress and promotes healing with creative self-expression using voice and song.
Kids Rock Cancer is an interactive songwriting program.
We really designed the project so that Tracy could go in and in about 2 hours could get a song produced for a child. The Get Acquainted interview generates lyrics, but it also generates a lot of information about how the child is doing with their illness.
So for an hour and a half, they're a rock star, and they forget about all the chemo and all the sickness and everything else, and they just have a good time.
I would get a referral from a child life staff and go to that patient's room and ask them if they want to participate in Kids Rock Cancer. Benefits provided by Kids Rock Cancer include an opportunity for increasing self-esteem, decrease in isolation because kids are stuck in their rooms for hours at a time. Also for them to be creative musically, even if they don't have any music background.
And they just talk together, the music therapist and Ari, and then they come up with an idea and put it to music. And it's such a cool thing.
In partnership with Kids Rock Cancer, Camp Rainbow Foundation is dedicated to providing cost-free camping adventures to children undergoing treatment for cancer and blood disorders.
If you want to be yourself, if you're stuck in a rut, come to Camp Rainbow and kick cancer's butt! I was born by the river.
Change Is Gonna Come is a pivotal song in history, right? You know, Sam Cooke records this song in the 1960s. There's something about this song that says to a kid who may be struggling with cancer that, you know, it won't always be this way. To somebody who just lost their job, it won't always be this way. And right, isn't that what we need today? Like to know that it won't always be the way that it is, even though it seems hopeless, it won't always be hopeless. A change is gonna come.
Hard living.
We're taking this song, and all of the proceeds are gonna go to an organization here in St. Louis called Kids Rock Cancer. And the way that they're being changed is that they go in and they help kids who are struggling with dealing with cancer and, you know, other kind of chronic illnesses create music to express how they feel. And in doing so, they're being change for these kids.
Change is gonna come.
I had a dream I could soar. I opened my eyes and I'm back on the floor. Even though I try to fight it, I must come down. But she has a superpower. Miracles tend to surround her. Even though she tries to hide it, I never doubt. It's in her eyes, she's a hero in disguise. After all, it never fades, not the smile from her face through it all. Funny how fables and rhymes try to give comfort in difficult times. I don't need a storyteller to spell it out. Though she doesn't live in a palace, but she never loses her balance. Even when her world is fall down. It's in her eyes, she's a hero in disguise after all. It never fades, not the smile from her face through it all. Take some time to figure this out. Well, you square off and I'll circle about, in and out, all around, till the two of us meet. Too many people rely on counting celestial clusters of sky, even when the stars above us come crashing down. It's in her eyes, she's a hero in disguise after all. It never fades, not the smile from her face through it all. Thank you.
There's something about music. It is a language of its own, especially for these young kids who really need to express themselves and need some comfort and joy. Music is a great way to do that. I'm so happy they're doing this sort of program with kids that really need that sort of thing.
This is a song that's appropriate any time of year, and it's one that reminds us to hold close to our hearts the most important things in life. It's called Count Your Blessings. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery, and I picture curly heads, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. So if you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings.
picture curly heads and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. So if you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep, counting your blessings.
Thank you.
Kids Rock Cancer All-Star Arianna Dougan received chemotherapy just hours before performing with Erin Bode at the Sheldon.
Ari is 7 years old. She's been a patient since she was 2.5. She has a spirit and an energy that just carries you away and inspires anyone that's around her.
She just had a long battle from day one, and she just really was so full of spirit and loved music, and we just really clicked from the beginning, and she was just able to work with me and create some music.
Talking about the things she wanted to talk about, all the things she goes through with her treatment, taking medicine and losing her hair and feeling sick. So she came up with the slogan, "You can do it, you can get through it."
She loves doing art projects and the songs, and you might not have guessed this, but she likes to actually be on stage too, so she's a bit of a ham.
For Ari, she loves performing.
Just to see her up there, she's my little girl, and I'm proud as can be.
She rocks it.
Thank you, Ariana, for writing this beautiful song. I'm so excited to sing it with you, so come on up here. Let's do some singing.
I think music absolutely has the power to heal. And you receive healing in so many different ways. You know, it could be mental healing, it could be spiritual healing, it could be promoting physical healing. So Yeah, I'm a believer. I'm a believer in the power of music, absolutely.
1, 2, 3, oh! She's got everything that I want, she's mine. Oh, mine. Makes me feel so good inside, she's mine. Oh, mine. I don't need nobody else, just as long as she loves me. When the clouds are dark and gray, she's mine. Oh, mine. Glad I got that woman all the time, she's mine. Oh, mine. I don't want no other lady. I'm so glad that she is my baby. She's mine. All mine. She's mine. All mine. She's mine. All mine. And I just want the whole world to know I'm so glad I got that woman. She's mine. I talk about someone that's so doggone fine. She's mine. I don't want nobody else. She is better than all the rest. She's mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. Well, I love that woman so I've just got to let her know there ain't nobody else like her. Makes me feel let's take a day, baby, and get away, lady, from what they think, honey, and every little thing they say. I am your man, ooh, show enough my girl. Tell me what you want. If you want, I'd give you the world. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Come and be mine, baby, and let's unwind, baby. Ooh, kids, they're all fine. You know, baby, you're mine tonight. Sit close to me. Ooh, like what I see. Will you kiss me on my cheek, and maybe later we can Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Ooh. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Oh, let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out. Ooh. Let's take a day and get away from what they think, every little thing they say. I am your man, ooh, show enough my girl. Tell me what you want, give you what you need. If you want, I'd give you the world. Let's get out. 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 Woo! Say, fellas, can I break it down? Can I break it away on down? Say, fellas, can I break it down? Like my old man James Brown. Say, fellas, can I break it down? So can I break it on down? Say, fellas, can I break it down? Break it down like old James Brown. Hit it now. So no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Let's get out. 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 All right now, brother. Come on, come on. Leave right here, leave right here. You might feel no one cares, you lost your job, brother. You might feel like you're always getting robbed, sister. You might feel in this world you're all alone. Don't you worry, I'm with you. You just got to keep moving on. Ooh. Keep moving on. 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 You may think we forgot about that war, soldier. You might ask, what on earth did I fight for, soldier? I say thank you for the freedom that you bought, and for every lesson your sacrifice has taught. Keep moving on. 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 Hey, keep moving on. In the land of promise cries are heard. You know we're all the same when the color is heard. See the wars that we fight on, you and me. We've got to get together if peace we want to be, so our children can be free. This morning, got nowhere to go. I used to have a job, but the economy got slow. Got my last paycheck on the day my daddy died, but it told me, don't you give up, you got too much inside. Keep moving on. 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 Keep every day. Yeah, 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 yeah. hard sometimes, but you gotta keep moving on down the line. Hey, hey, keep moving. Got to keep moving on. Got to keep moving on. Woo. Got to keep moving on. Got to keep moving on. Woo. Got to keep moving on. Got to keep moving on. Got to keep moving on. Got to keep moving. Bring it down now. Got to keep moving on. Got to keep. Everybody say got. Everybody say. Whoo, whoo. Every day. Say we gotta keep moving. Got to keep moving on. Got to keep moving on. Got to keep moving on. Mr. Arianna.
Pierre is a pretty cool kid. He was one of the first kids to go through the program.
A lot of things in his life were changing because of his diagnosis. He had recently had his right leg amputated because of the cancer that he was going through.
It's been 3 years now.
He had real ideas about what he wanted his music to sound like.
Upbeat, kind of defiant song.
He brought a lot of talent, a lot of skill.
Loves to sing in front of a crowd.
He continues to be an inspiration. He's thriving. He loves music, and when we asked him if he wanted to perform tonight, there was no hesitation. He's like, let me at it.
Welcome to the stage, the MC, Mr. Pierre Wilson, everybody. Hey, 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 hey.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We gotta move on and do whatever it takes to satisfy your soul. Just to move on, we gotta move on and keep your head up and let the whole world know that we're standing for the strong. We gotta move on and do whatever it takes to satisfy your soul. Just to move on, we gotta move on and keep your head up and let the whole world know that we're standing for the strong. Moving on is the motive and victory is the goal. Sitting in this hospital, the medicine take a toll, but the nurse is pretty cool and the therapy keep me level and do whatever it takes to step on the devil, cause he ain't by your side. He just wanna see you fail, keep you locked up and bound like a prisoner in jail. All you gotta do is keep your faith and ask the Lord every day to take the pain away, because we gotta move on and do whatever it takes to satisfy your soul. Just to move on, we gotta move on and keep your head up and let the whole world know that we standing for the strong. We gotta move on and do whatever it takes to satisfy your soul. Just to move on, we gotta move on and keep your head up and let the whole world know that we standing for the strong. Future in my face, cause the past is the history. That is every day, but we living in misery. Family and friends by your side till the end. We gotta stay encouraged and stay focused on the win, cause we all got a purpose and all got a plan. So when I wake up, I constantly thank the man for his constant grace and mercy that I know I don't deserve. If you're feeling kinda down, just listen to my words, cause we gotta move on and do whatever it takes to satisfy your soul. Just to move on, we gotta move on and keep your head up and let the whole world know that we standing for the strong. We gotta move on and keep whatever it takes to satisfy your soul. Just to move on, we gotta move on and keep your head up and let the whole world know that we standing for the strong. We gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Well, that's good, boy.
We gotta move on. I want to thank everybody. I survived cancer, and I want to keep doing this for everybody who's going through, and all the survivors and whoever didn't make it. I do this for them. And I thank Kids Rock Cancer for giving me this opportunity. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We gotta move on and do whatever it takes
for such a great cause. So many great feelings in the hall, the wonderful sound of the Sheldon. It's really a therapeutic and beautiful moment, I think. It's a wonderful organization. They're doing wonderful things, actively reaching the kids and making a difference in their lives.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right now, I would like to bring back out two of my favorite musicians, vocalists, artists, anywhere. You've already heard them, so it's kind of weird to do an introduction. But I wanted to tell you real quick, Brian Owens, the first time I met him was at Carnegie Hall, okay? So, and I was there to support him and to play with him. We're both from St. Louis, but we came up in different generations. He's a little older than me. So, you know, he was gone by the time I was coming up. But he's just an amazing vocalist, and it's been such a joy to see his development from being a young, great singer to being a slightly less young, but still young, great singer, Mr. Brian Owens. See, you're messing up my big intro. Erin Bode, one of my favorite singers anywhere, and she was featured on one of my albums that you might want to check out. She really stole the show, as she should have, as she's going to tonight. The wonderful Miss Erin Bode. Wait.
You can take that. So then, in the spirit of giving and celebration, this song, which is, I think it's a favorite of both of ours, and it's entitled, You've Got a Friend.
When you're down and trouble and you need some love and care and nothing is going right.
Close your eyes and think of me. And soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running,
Yeah, to see you again. Yes, I will. Said a winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, yeah.
you've got a friend.
Said, ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? When people can be so cold.
Will they hurt you?
Oh, yes, they will.
Down to search you. They'll take your soul if you let them. Oh no, but don't you let them.
No.
You just
Call out my name,
and you know where
every day you got a friend in me.
You got a friend.
Ooh,
It's good to know that you got a friend.
said it's good to know that you got a friend. You
got a friend.
You got a friend. You got a friend. Oh, said you got a friend who you got a friend in me, yes you do.
I've got you.
You've got me.
I've got a friend.
Say you got me.
You got a friend.
Who said I've got you?
You got a
Peter Martin, Erin Bode,
Brian Owens.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart.
You see it's getting late. Oh, please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart.
And the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart.
If you want the world to know, we won't let a hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart. Oh,
And
heart. Adam's got some love in his heart. Adam got some love on in his heart. Oh, no. Sean Robinson got some shown up love in him. Sean Robinson got some shown up love. Sean Robinson, Alvin Quinn got some love in his heart. Rob Woody got some love in his heart. Everybody got some love in her heart.